Hello. So I wanted to talk about what mental health actually is. What do we mean by mental health? And here's how I think about it, which doesn't mean that it's the only or the right way to think about it, but that's what I find helpful. And so I wanted to share that with you. For me, mental health is nothing other than having exceptional mental balance. And I find that very helpful because we can think of mental balance in very specific ways. And I will go into four ways of thinking of mental balance, or four domains in which mental balance can be achieved through cultivating our mind, for example, through meditation and mindfulness, etc. So you may remember that I was talking about the difference between the primary causes of our mental health or lack thereof, and the contributing conditions, the triggers, the catalyst from the outside that may trigger a feeling of well-being or a feeling of ill-being. So bearing that in mind, mental balance is really what these inner causes of mental health or lack thereof actually come from. It's our state of mental balance. So when we talk about being mentally healthy, really in an optimal way, it means that we have a certain level of good mental balance. And so the four domains in which we can have mental balance are the domain of our desires, aspirations, intentions, our motivation, our purpose, if you like. This can be called the cognitive domain. The second area is that of attention. Is our attention balanced, or are we scattered and absent-minded and a bit dull sometimes, not having enough mental clarity? The third one is about our perception of reality. How realistic is our view of reality? Or are we a little bit delusional? And I think we all are to a certain extent, some of the time. And fourthly, the domain of emotions. How balanced are our emotions? And we can, just to give you an analogy of this metaphor of balance, think of it as a balanced diet, for example. We can have too much, even of a good food. We can have too little, and we can have the wrong type of food altogether, something that's not conducive to our own physical well-being. And so it's very much the same in the mental domain. And in all these four areas of our desires and aspirations, our attention, our perceptions of reality, and in our emotional world, we can have too much, too little, or somehow a skewed, dysfunctional type of imbalance. So it's really important to have a look at that and understand that that our well-being, our mental health is really a function of how balanced our mind is. So, and this is very much the focus of my work. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I'd be happy to have a chat with you. So I hope you find this helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow.